Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am doing a Thanksgiving vlog. In fact, as you guys most know me, you know that I don't really do vlogs, although I'm going to start doing one vlog a week or every other week or every third week. I haven't really decided yet, but happy Thanksgiving to my American friends. And I would call this Turkey Day, but I don't actually eat turkey. I was just saying that to my son. We make these amazing rolls, which are like a family recipe. So I think we should call it Roll Day instead of Turkey Day, and Roll Day for many different reasons, not just the fact that I make rolls. But I wanted just to come to you guys today to say, as a twin flame, why I am grateful for you guys. Now, it's very cliche, and I didn't want to put that on the title, but it's so cliche, right? For a YouTuber to go, I'm so happy and thankful and grateful for you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, and it just sounds like super cheesy and cliche, and I did not want to make this video cliche, although this is an uncut, unedited video. I'm not going to edit it. I normally do edit videos, and I'm not a vlogger, so please bear with me because I don't know the ins and outs of vlogging. You know, I watch vlogs, but I don't typically film vlogs. So, you know, I don't know the protocol. Who knows? Maybe the camera angle's bad. Maybe I'm not even looking into the camera. Maybe my eyes are diverted, so I'm not even looking at you. We shall see. I guess the live streams are kind of like, you know, that uncut, unedited thing. So, but I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to my American friends. Like, as a twin flame, I am grateful for you guys, and it's more than the fact that you guys are viewers. It's more than the fact that you guys are subscribers and you support my channel and support my work, which I am certainly grateful for that, in all honesty, because I'm able to do this as a career, even though things have been weird with YouTube for me personally on my channel in the past year. I saw a great reduction in subscribers, a great reduction in views, and I'm producing the same type of content. So there you go. But there's been a little bit of a weird struggle there for me. But still, I'm really, really, really grateful that I'm able to do this for a living and that I get clients like you. And I mean, you know, chances are if you're watching my vlog on this channel, which is not a vlog channel, chances are you're probably a pretty hardcore fan, a pretty hardcore follower. You know what I mean? So I want to thank you guys for that. But that is not the reason why I am grateful as a twin flame for you. The reason why I'm really, really grateful for you guys, and I fidget a lot, just like in case you guys didn't notice, like I'm very fidgety all the time. This is not just like on video, but I'm a very fidgety person. So if you see me fidget, that's my natural habitat. That's my natural state of being. I'm a very fidgety person. So I'm grateful because when I started doing videos on twin flames, now that was not my genesis on YouTube. Not my genesis. I was doing other videos on YouTube, and it was more experimental, and it was more in relation to the books that I was writing. And I owned a yoga studio prior to that, so it was a lot of videos about yoga and meditation and Ayurvedic medicine. So by all means, it was not the genesis of my YouTube journey when I started posting twin flame videos. So when I started posting twin flame videos, I think the first twin flame video was actually on February 2nd or 4th. I can't remember, of 2019. It was around that time. So we're talking about a little over 2.5 years of posting twin flame videos, which in all honesty, I never, ever, ever in a billion years intended to post twin flame videos. I never intended my channel to be a twin flame channel. I never intended my postings to be about twin flames. I simply posted that first video on the 14 signs to know if you're a twin flame. It was more an act of desperation, more than anything else. It was an act of desperation because I didn't know what was happening to myself on this. Like, I didn't even know. Like, I barely knew, like, less than 2 months prior, but I barely knew what twin flames were. I viewed a couple of videos that explained the concept a little bit. In fact, my first video wasn't even really a video at all. It was like, I don't know how you explain that, but it was like the auto-tuned voice over of it wasn't even 14 signs. I think it was like 21 signs, but it was like an auto-tuned voiceover, pretty much bullet list point with imagery of nature or something. So it wasn't really even a person that explained about twin flame signs. I viewed that video plus a couple other twin flame videos, and I still was not sure how to navigate this journey. It felt weird. It felt strange. It felt very, very lonely. And so I posted that first video, the 14 signs, never really thinking it was going to be anything. Like, in all honesty, I was just like, hey, is there anybody out there that is experiencing this kind of stuff? And even in the subsequent videos that I posted after that date, I think it was February 4th, 2019. I'm not even sure, but you can look back. And then I posted subsequent videos, maybe one a week at that time. And I was just trying to like navigate this twin flame journey and trying to like help others understand, help myself understand. It was more like talking to myself all by myself and just trying to articulate what was actually happening to me, because in all honesty, I had no idea. It felt weird. It felt delusional. It felt isolating. And I'm sure like you guys are all like experiencing that type of thing on your twin flame journey, or you have experienced that type of thing on your twin flame journey where it's felt like super isolating and delusional and weird and off the wall. And so for me, like, I did have my sister, as I do explain quite a bit. I did have my sister, but she was on like a totally different trajectory of the journey. So like what she was experiencing on her journey and what I was experiencing on my journey were two vastly different things. I mean, really totally different. My sister at that point, I think she had been a twin flame for about 5 years, but didn't know it until like, I think she said like 2017, last time we spoke on camera. I think we spoke in the group coaching about it. And the signs and synchronicities and the symptoms of being a twin flame that I was experiencing, she had never experienced, or she just wasn't at that stage. So even though she was there for me, she couldn't understand what I was going through. And so when I posted those first few videos, I posted those videos like, is anybody out there? It reminded me, I was driving back from the gym this morning. Yes, I do go to the gym even on Thanksgiving. I'm totally a gym rat. But I was driving back from the gym, and this song that came to me was the Pink Floyd song. And I know I'm totally aging myself. The Pink Floyd song From the Wall, and which is a really bizarre, weird album that was made into a movie. Or I don't know if it was the movie that had the soundtrack for the album, or the album was made first, then made into a movie. Anyway, it's a really trippy movie. It's like, basically you drop some acid or something, you watch the movie. Like, I don't know. I've never done drugs, but I take that back. I smoked weed once when I was 16, but that was the end of it. Never took a drug ever since then. But weird, strange movie. But the song that came to me when I was driving back from the gym this morning was Hey You by Pink Floyd. And it's like, hey you, standing out there in the cold, standing lonely and like naked and alone, can you hear me? And it's funny because like the twin flame journey makes you feel so vulnerable, and it makes you feel naked and raw and like alone, like totally alone. And for me in particular, I'm already like really out there and marginal, if you will. And even like being a twin flame, like if you think about this, being a twin flame is not the norm. It's not the norm at all, even though people have a greater awareness of what twin flames are in 2021 versus back in even 2017, 2018. There is a greater awareness. And I believe there are, a few stars, Megan Fox being one of them, who has announced about Machine Gun Kelly being her twin flame, and she left her husband for him and all that. But so certainly, by way of a few celebrities or stars, it's been made more, out in the open, but still it's super rare. So if you think about it, as the general population is like 7.7 billion people on the planet, I would say less than 10%. I'm giving it a generosity here, saying 10% are twin flames. I would say that it's probably a lot less than that. Probably 2 to 5% are twin flames that are aware, awake, aware, open, all of that. And even that is a very large number. So I would say, even being a twin flame, you are out there in the cold, standing naked and alone. You are out there in the cold. Sorry, I just have to take a sip of my tea. So yeah, you're out there in the cold. And like for me personally, I'm pretty marginalized in a way because like I'm an INFJ MBTI type, which is super rare. And I'm really an INFJ. I know some people are like, oh, I'm an INFJ. And they're really not. I've taken the test multiple times throughout my lifetime, and I've always tested INFJ. So that's a really rare type. And then I'm a left-handed person, which is also very rare. And I'm not saying it's like, oh, I'm special, I'm rare. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying it I've always felt kind of outside of the mainstream. And so then on top of it being a twin flame, it's like, oh, hello, this makes you even weirder. And so when I first posted that video in 2019, of February of 2019, it was like, I just want to know if there's anybody out there that's experiencing this. I want to know if there's anybody out there who is having the same signs, synchronicities, and symptoms that I am having. And when I saw the response, and the response came slow, it's not as if I posted those first few videos and I got thousands of views. That didn't happen. It really came super slow. I don't think I had an explosion of viewers until probably June of that same year of 2019. So it took about 3 to 4 months, maybe 5 months before things really started to advance in the way that people were responding, And so when I say that I'm super grateful for you guys, it's just I'm grateful to have this community and to not feel so alone and not feel so weird and not feel so marginalized the way I have felt throughout my life. And being the weird one, the odd one out in a way. And I blend fairly easily. I don't know if that's an INFJ thing or if that's just me, but I do tend to blend easily. So if you were to see me in public in the crowd, you wouldn't know that I have all types of weird going on, but being able to connect with people is a lot more difficult. It's easier now. It's actually easier now in 2021 because people, I believe, are awakening much faster than they were in the past. And so I think in 2021, not necessarily on the twin flame journey that I'm just meeting people willy-nilly, although I have met people randomly who also happen to be on the twin flame journey. So I don't think it's that. I don't think it's oh, I'm just meeting twin flames at every turn. That's not happening. I know it's happening a little more to my sister than it is to me, but I am meeting people that are more spiritually awake, spiritually aware. And that helps to not feel so isolated on this spiritual path, on this spiritual journey. So that little rant that I just went on was just to tell you, like, I'm so grateful for you guys, and I, like, as a twin flame, as an actual twin flame, because it does help me feel less alone. It does help me feel like I am not going crazy and I'm not delusional, and the things that happen to me in weird ways also happens to you, and that makes things less delusional, unless we are all a part of the exact same delusion. Did you ever think of that? We're all like in this realm of delusion altogether. No, what I really wanted to say was thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of the Twin Flame community, and thank you for being a part of my channel. And as I mentioned at the very, 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 very beginning of this video, which it hasn't been terribly long, but it's long enough here. What I did mention at the beginning of this video is that I am going to vlog a little bit more, but what I'm going to vlog about is just like my twin flame story week by week. So it's a little sneak peek into like what I experience on a weekly basis. Now, it's not going to be every week because I'm going to say that and then it's not going to happen. But it might be every other week, where I just give you like my impressions of what's been going on my twin flame journey, where I'm at, kind of like where my twin flames at. Even though now I don't currently know, we are in a second separation. So this separation has not yet lasted quite as long as the first, but it's getting there. It's getting to be a lot of time. So what my twin flame is doing, I have no idea. What I'm doing as a twin flame, I'll talk about that in the week-to-week vlogs that I'll put out like once every week, every other week, or every third week. I haven't decided yet. It's just going to depend. So thanks so much for joining me, guys. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving for my American friends, and for the rest of you, have an amazing, awesome day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.